Yo, what's up, guys? So this one is called Deals. And most of my videos, I joke around and shit, and I'm like, ha ha ha. Like, but deals, no, dude. Like, I take that shit dead seriously. And it's shocking to me how many writers don't, you know. And what inspired this video is my conversation with Chris last night. Shout out to Chris. What's up, bro? Um, we spoke for like 3 hours. I won't say what we spoke about, but yeah, it just got me thinking about deals. Like, cause I was, kind of rehashing an old story, and a certain showrunner. We had like a text war. Apparently, like, it turned into that. I'm like, what the fuck? Where he's like, that story is only good for like a bar. And I'm like, I agree, dude. Like, it's old news to me at this point. However, it did teach me a lot about deal making, and since then, I don't take deals as a fucking joke. When I'm in deal mode, I'm dead fucking serious, bro. I'm trying to kill you, dude. I'm trying to win this deal, dude. I'm trying to get the most out of it, wring every fucking dollar out of it, and I recommend that for writers. And it's crazy to me, like, when I see writers talk, like, is that how you really feel? Like, you think it's a fucking joke? Is this a joke, for example? People have said, like, oh, he's a liar. I've had so many pile-ons and shit. Is this a joke? By the way, and they said, like, that check's fake. Like, like, that was only the commencement check. Like, I don't, do writers understand that? I feel like some writers don't understand what commencement is. Do we know what that is? In other words, that's basically the down payment. Yeah, that much money for basically a fucking down payment. That wasn't everything. There was multiple checks like that. To the point where I felt almost like a little bit guilty, where I'm like, are we making too much money off this shit? Like, they wrote it. But then, I think, well, my ice is making again. But then it's like, well, lesser, I'm sorry, I'm just going to say it as it is. Lesser reps would have taken the shitty deal, the first deal. They would have taken that. And I know a lot of writers would be like, if they were offered that amount, they don't even know, like, how to price it out. And they would be like, yeah, let's go on that. It was several $100,000, but that was a no. That was a pass. No thanks. For several $100,000? What? That's my dream. No, you gotta know what your value is, dude. And did we get more than it? Yes, like 5 times as much as that. For the first payment, by the way, not the whole thing. Okay. So yeah, I think you should take it seriously, man. Like, when you think about, I don't even have my timer right here. When you think about deal making, it's like, think of that. Like, what was that deal worth? Do you know who does not think it's a joke? That writer that got those checks. And yes, it was a paper check that they took to the bank, and the bank was probably like, what the fuck, is this real? The bank was probably like, they probably thought the same shit. Like, is this fucking real? And they put it in, like, what? Okay. And then, yeah, it went through. And they're like, no shit, okay. That's a lot of money to deposit in one day. And that was just the first one, again. Like, what kind of money are we talking about, man? I'm talking about, like, the amount of money that you could go in the Hollywood Hills and just, you look at a home, you're like, I want that. And they're like, how are you going to pay for it? And you're like, cash. I'm going to just buy it. And I'm going to buy a fucking Range Rover too. And they're like, how are you going to pay for it? You're like, just cash, dude. Because I got that money in my bank. I'll just buy it cash, dude. Whatever. Is that funny to you? Like, I don't get it. People want to hate and all this kind of bullshit. Like, what's wrong with you? You know what I mean? Like, are you jealous of that writer? Is that what it is? I don't know what it is, you know? And the thing about those writers that say that kind of shit's fake, it tells me right away, they're gonna get ripped off. Even if, I don't think they'll ever do anything in the industry. I don't. My personal opinion, I don't think they're ever gonna do anything. But I think if they do get something in motion, I think they're gonna get ripped off because they don't believe that can actually be real. I've seen bigger deals than that, dude. You know what I mean? Like, and I've seen writers turn down bigger deals than that. How much? For how much did they turn it down? $5 million. No, thank you. I don't want to do it. Like, what are we talking about? Like, that's a reality for some people. It might not be the reality for you, you know, like as a writer, as you know, not you guys, because you guys are my friends, but for them is what I'm saying. For the haters, it's not a reality for them, you know, because they're like, they're thinking that shit. I'll never reach that. I think so. I think they're thinking I'll never reach that height to where I'm turning down $5 million. Or, you know, so for us, that was lower. It was several $100,000. No, thank you. You know? Because there is a value. I mean, this goes back to the value of your life, basically. You know, like what's your life worth? What's your time worth? If they're gonna make a fuck ton of money off it, then you should get paid. I mean, that's the bottom line. And you should take that dead fucking seriously. It's not a joke at that point. Like, whatever. You want to be in Fantasyland while you're writing? Fine. But once you're going in to make the deal, now it's fucking real, dude. Now there's real dollars behind that. I don't know why people think this is fucking fake. I don't get it. So, that's all I'm saying is like, when you go into deal mode, you know, I would, you know, for me, I'm not fucking joking when I go into deal mode. I'm trying to kill you, dude. I'm trying to get, excuse me, I'm trying to get everything into my favor. What are we talking about? This ain't a fucking joke at this point. And go at me on a deal. I bet I win, dude. You know, I win most of my deals. Like on this place, dude. This is the only fucking house I've been on. I got it. Because I use psychology, man. I'll tell you the trick of how I got this place. Real quick, and then I'll shut the fuck up. But there's my thoughts on deals. Take it dead seriously, man. It's not a fucking joke. I saw her color scheme, and when I wrote her a letter saying why we are the ones. And I used her color scheme as the border, and, you know, built it out, and took my time, rewrote it multiple times, and then made it perfect, and then had a picture of us on there. Boom, there you go. And she's like, you are my number one candidates. I want you guys to get it. And we did, for undervalue. Okay? I'm trying to make the best deal for me, always. Is that funny, dude? I saved, what'd I save? $30,000 off the top. Okay? Is that money you give a fuck about? I would. Money's important, dude. I'm gonna go a little bit longer. I don't understand why writers don't give a fuck about money at all. Like, you see a lot of them, they don't give a fuck about money, or they think money's fake. They think movies are made with monopoly money. No, it's actual real money. Like, when I see these writers talk like this on Twitter, I'm sorry, I do. I look at them as just delusional. You know, they're telling me like that deal's fake, you know. What? You know, like I said, the number one person who knows it's not fake is the writer. What are you talking about? So yeah, that's my recommendation. When you're talking about deals, now we're dead serious, man. Okay? And try to get the most money you can get. Why not? They are. Later.